What are these Billy Badass heads?
With some LS3, LS7 combo heads here. So I'm doing the right thing, and I took them out of the box and I'm porting them. So
But these bad boys are pretty cost efficient.
These are. This is a cheap way to get a lot of power. So
what kind are these?
These are Engine Quest. These are the 364X. So it's an LS3 head platform with an LS7 port. You're in an LS7
and the LS7 port's pretty cool. It's a raised runner.
It's way more raised than even.
It's a rec port, but wider and not as high as a factory LS3 head, right?
Yeah, and the port is a ½ inch higher off the deck than an LS3 port.
Yeah.
So it's kind of about the same basic size, just a little bit more of a efficient shape. So I'm doing the right thing. I'm taking these out of the box. They've got a really wide margin on the valve job and stuff. And, you know, that stuff's just, it would be great for like a stock street application. We're not doing stock. We're doing modified.
Modified.
So I'm in here. I'm doing the right thing. Brand new set of heads. I got the porting action out.
Yeah, but shit, these heads are like, you can afford to do that on these heads.
For sure.
What do these things retail?
I think they were, shit, $700 a head.
Yeah.
$750 a head.
And if you buy those really nice, like Frankensteins or something, it's
They're
like
$1,500, $1,600
yeah.
a head. So, I mean, like, you can afford to do this and put some valve springs in them, and I mean, this is going to be better than any fucking Cathedral head or stock LS3 head. You know, you're not going to take stock LS3 head and be like, oh, well, it kind of needs to go to the machine shop. You know, this comes with new valves and all this stuff. So.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say.
So you're going to put a better spring on them?
I'm upgrading the springs, and other than that,
You going to do a valve job or not?
I'm thinking about it for sure.
But they're not a terrible head. They've got a decent seat, which I worry about offshore stuff.
Yeah, no, the seat's really thick.
A lot of times you get a little thin seat, and you worry about them falling out and stuff. These look pretty good.
These look good. The only thing I will say is like here, you know, your blend stuff and that. Like
yeah,
you can get
expensive heads in the blend ain't that good.
Yeah, you know, that's about like Bill's Brodix heads.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, to be honest with you, a couple hours in here on these heads, even if you left the valve job alone,
yeah,
be like a great success. You know,
but I mean, they're not terrible castings even without this.
No, but you see,
you're just looking for.
See kind of what I did in there. You know,
you're just looking for all the stuff.
You see, we sort of just blending the valve job in and stuff like that.
And
then what I'm doing now is they're a bit bigger on the Valve Guide Boss stock. So I was just peeling the Guide Boss down a little bit and just sort of blending it. But no, just quickie work. And I mean, it doesn't need to be beautiful, everything you do either, just to be better than stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can make
and do anything on the exhaust side?
Yeah, there's just blending to do.
Just blending.
Just where it enters and stuff like that, but I need to change my burr to get a good job done.
Yeah.
So no, just little stuff.
So these bad boys are getting attached to those, getting attached to this 6-liter.
280 mil turbo attached to it.
With 280 mil turbos, Billy Badass cam, Billy Badass heads.
Should be quite a unit.
What do you got, like a Truck Norris 15-A or?
No, that sounds very stock to me.
Oh.
No, I have worse than that. I have a Chinese Summit Racing Stage 4 twin turbo cam.
I was gonna say stage. I was gonna say stage 2 to be a smartass. I didn't realize it literally was a stage.
It's a stage 4, man.
What is a stage?
It's just a level of performance.
It's a video game name for a head, literally.
Cam, but I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like two.
So what stage is this engine with like 2 turbos and all the crap?
Stage 1 bottom end. No, stage. We could call no. Okay,
it's a Gen 4 bottom end, isn't it?
So let's call Gen 3 a stage 1. Gen 4 is a stage 2 bottom end. So,
okay.
Stage 3 would be pistons and rods, and stage 4 is full aftermarket.
So how much horsepower can this Gen 4 bottom end hold?
About stage 2.
Yeah, which is what number?
I mean, Richard Holderness made 1,500. I don't plan on doing that. If we make...
You don't plan on doing that?
No, if we make over 1,000, I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to not hurt it.
Bull shit.
No, for real. I want to run it on pump gas on the street. I'm going to run it on like 8 pounds.
Yeah, well, what happens when you put alcohol in it at the track? You telling me you're only going to make 1,000 horse?
Yeah, I don't want to kill it. Okay, I only put on 15 pounds. That's like 1,200. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay, so we've already gone from 1,000 to 1,200.
Yes.
So what's the real number, cowboy?
The real number is I'm going to wait a year. And when I pull the engine, I can pull the engine back out. And I can put rods and pistons in it.
I see.
And then we're going to be like making 15.
So you're going to restrain yourself until you put rods and pistons in it.
Probably don't need that with my transmission anyway. So let's maybe not even. This is the forever setup. 1,200 horse. Happy. 1,000. Happy. 800. Happy street horsepower. Burnouts. That's all we're doing here.
He's lying to himself.
No, we're not.
He's lying to the public right now, not just himself.
No, guys. I think
Ty is delusional.
No, you're underestimating.
Have you been drinking?
No, I wish.
We should be.
Yeah. No, this. No. It's already going to be way more engine than that car needs. Way more.
You said that with sort of a straight face.
It's going to be more than my poor transmission needs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think we're going to do over that. I'm already going to have to, like, granny shift it and be like, please don't.
You can't granny shift the pro shift training.
No, I'm actually going to lift the shift is what I'm going to do.
Well, you'll have to, you'll have to do something.
Or I can be full Cletus and put one of those frickin', dead man switches when you pull it.
Well, since you're going to be all injected and fruity, you can do any of that stuff.
Well, it's not really, you don't have to be very fruity. It's literally just an
You
interrupter.
get triggered, didn't he?
It's just an interrupter. You just take ground away from the coil pack. Okay. There, fruits with your stock coils on there.
Do you have a tissue for it?
I mean, I can.
You're such an old man. You're going to be so offended when I beat you by seconds.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.